Hello everyone, welcome to Sweetie Speaks official YouTube channel. If you are following this 111 days challenge closely, you will know that we had already covered a lot of topics in digital electronics and computer architecture. You can go through these questions again and solve them if you have not already gone through. This will help you get a very strong basic in both digital electronics and computer architecture. After acquiring these two skill sets, today we will focus on another skill set which is cache memories. Cache memories can be added as an add on skill set in your profile. This will make your profile shine out compared to other profiles in the market. I highly recommend you to take these upcoming challenges very seriously. Learn about cache memories through these challenge questions and add it in your resume to make it look very good. Now, today, the topic which we have chosen is cache mapping. The skill set is cache memories. Let's get started with today's challenge question. In cache memories, we have cache mapping techniques. The three cache mapping techniques in cache memory are direct mapping, fully associative, and set associative. You need to explain all these three mapping techniques with an example. This is the first question. Every technique which we use will have certain pros and cons. You need to explain the pros and cons of each of these mapping techniques. Out of these three mapping techniques, you need to figure out which one is the most optimized. Optimization can happen in many formats. One example I can give you in terms of complexity. This is just one example. Will be multiple such examples of optimization. One will be complexity, another will be the amount of hardware which you are using. Like this, consider different parameters and figure out which one is the most optimized technique of the three, which is direct mapping, fully associative, and set associative. And why do you think is that mapping technique the most optimized? The fourth question is a numerical. Let me help you understand the details. You have a RAM memory, which can also be called as main memory. The size of RAM is 1 megabyte. And then you have a cache memory. The size of your cache memory is 4 kilobyte. And it is a word addressable system where one word is 4 byte. Each word is of 4 byte. In one frame of your memory, you can have 4 words. And every word is already of 4 byte. So 4 into 4, total 16 bytes will be your frame size. Frame size is of 16 bytes. You need to tell how are you going to map these frames, which are of 16 bytes, from RAM memory into the cache memory for each of the mapping techniques. For direct mapping, how are you going to map for fully associative and then for set associative? When you solve for set associative, consider that it's a four-way. I have already provided certain tips to solve this numerical. When you say it's a fully associative means any frame of the memory can be placed in any line of the cache. So you actually don't need to solve. Any block of RAM can be placed in any line of the cache. That's your solution. In case of direct mapping, you need to find out the frame numbers in RAM which will be mapped to the cache line. Since it's a direct mapping, you can only use certain cache lines to keep certain frames of the memories. That's how direct memory works. So you need to figure out which frames you can keep in which lines of the cache. That's it. In case of set associative, we said it's a four-way set associative. So in case of set associative, since it's set associative, you will have a set and there will be frame offset. There will be tag. When you read about this set associative in detail, you will understand these terms: frame offsets, set, and tag. So first you need to calculate how many bits will be there for tag, how many bits will be there for set, and how many will be for frame offset. Once you calculate that, you have to calculate which frames in RAM can be mapped with which set. That's how you will solve the set associative. Go through this cache mapping topic in detail first, understand each and every mapping technique, then solve these questions. Today, fully focus on cache mapping, and then tomorrow we'll solve more questions on cache memories. All the best to you for acquiring this cache memories as a skill set. I'll see you tomorrow for day 21 challenge. Thank you.